Hi, welcome back to Mechanic Garage. This should be the last video on the X-Trail. It's already been for an MOT. I didn't take it so I couldn't film. It did fail, which I'm pretty disgusted about, because I missed an anti-roll bar link that had got a tiny bit of play in one of the ball joints. So it came back that night, had the new one chopped on, and it went back and passed. Now it's been in use a week, but as we hadn't driven it anywhere, the first time we drove it for the MOT, there's a drone in front wheel bearing that as soon as you get to about 25 mile an hour, it's horrendous. You can't hear it or feel anything, so it's driver's side front almost certainly. Fingers crossed. So once you got a bit of speed on the way down for the MOT, you could hear it, and there's no play in it, so it didn't fail, and we're going to get it replaced now. There was an advisory on Tractor End having a tiny bit of play in it, which I didn't notice, but it's going to get the tracking done because it's had all the suspension apart, so it's worth doing the ball joint whilst it's in bits. So I'll do all that now, and then you can take it back, get the tracking done, and all being well, it won't be drony and awful. Right, I'll start getting jacked up, get the wheel off. Been here before. Get an axle stand under it, brakes off, and I'm hoping it won't be too big a job. Get this secured. Get up one more, hopefully. Might just be a bit too close. There you go. I was hoping to be able to get to the bolts on the back of it, but I can't. Turn it and get the caliper off. Yeah, all the bolts are hiding in the bottom, so I'm not going to get them off, unfortunately. And 19. Yep, there we go. Okay, fasten it up out the way. That's out the way there. Get the disc off. Right, before going any further, make sure the hub is the right one. It fits there so far, so that's one good bit. 18, yeah. These will come apart, I've already just had them apart. Get a spanner on the inside. Before we go splitting that, get the track rod end changed, or at least loosened and off. I always make sure they're the right one, especially when they're cranked on different sizes and shapes. What size are we on there? 14? Can't tell because it's rusty. 15. Okay, that's now gone free. So I'll either have to cut it off or hammer it back up, press it back in. It's just the threads were rusty. I was going to cut it off. I'll sort out the threads at the other end, get that undone. Being Japanese, we've no idea what size things are. 22 was a good guess. Hopefully this will actually come undone. Ooh, easy. Came undone nicely. Let's get the grinder. Because that's now come undone, I know it'll come off. I can then risk chopping the rest of this off. So incidentally, what I had to do with the anti-roll bar link, as always. Yeah, that looks the right one, so I'll leave that off for now so it's not in my way. Now in theory, this ball joint should come out nicely because it's already just bigging out. Where did I put the hammer? There we go. Stop slipping. Stop slipping. Pain in the ass. Right, that's that off. You can pop that out of the way. Now make sure that this fits onto the drive shaft, just doing the safe side. Yeah, it does. Right one again, usual bits are good. Hopefully I can get in there with a gun and split these off. Oh yeah. Definitely that one then. That's good. Hope there's enough room I can get in there. If not, it'll be manual labour. I'm not a massive fan of that. At least 2 of them I can get at. I'll get this around the drive shaft and get it up out of the way, then it's out of my face for a bit. There we go. There we go. Last one. Yeah, that's rough. Clean that face up a little bit. Retrieve what's left of the back plate, because that's seen better days, but it's alright. Give that a clean and we'll go from there. Right, I'm back with the cleaning up tool. Suitably cleaned up. Right, this does come with shiny bolts. Oh, and a slip pin, that's handy. Two up, two down. Is that protective or something? Oh no, there it is. Oh, okay. It's got a disc that goes around the ABS sensor to protect it. I didn't know that. Hopefully I haven't damaged that sensor. Hopefully it'll go round it. Tell you what I'll do, I'll put the back plate back on first. Give that a quick clean around the mating face. Yeah, get up. That's better. Nice new shiny bolts. I've got a thread lock on those, just a spot. Not that they're going to come out, but I don't want to risk that. Right, they're all in. Are these the same size? Or are they 16s? Yeah, they look smaller. Different make, different size bolts. Yeah, 16. yeah. Silent now. I picked the right one. Wheel bearings can be a pain. You think you've got the right one that's faulty, and then it's not. I'll just check that those are tight manually. Pretty sure they are, because that gun's good. You never quite know how much torque a gun puts on, so it's better to check stuff. You can't rely on Ugga Duggers, although well, most people do. Right, drive shaft back down. Get that back in there. Trapping fingers, thank you. Don't need to go down very far. Thank you. Right, 18. That's tight. Right, it's going to go and get the tracking done anyway, so this can just go back on exactly where it came off, and if it's out, it'll get sorted. I'll just put the nut somewhere. Where did I put the nut? In the box full of the old stuff, idiot. Sometimes wonder. Now there'll be a proper torque setting for this, so for now it'll be FT, and then I'll get the book out and have a look. Okie dokie. Yes, I know. You're not happy. As before, just a little spot of thread lock on these. Don't have to stupid amounts, just enough to stop them coming undone. If they ever do, but they never do anyway. Just a bit on the safe side. All good fun, innit? $19. Make sure everything's in place. Right, let's go and find that torque setting. Right, 125 Newton meters apparently. Somebody sat inside with a foot on the brake. That was too tight. Crack it off a bit. I thought it'd be tighter than that, to be honest. Right, 125. This doesn't seem very much. Just double check I've got it right. Newton meters, pounds, feet, 125, yeah. Yeah, that's right then. Right, I forgot to bloody film that, but put split bin back in, torqued it up, put the little castellated nut back on, and the split pin back. That's it. Just double check everything you touched is tight, and then you're all right. So I get the axle stand out while I can. I'm not going underneath it again, so just means I can get to it with the wheel off easier. So that's it, all done. MOT was a success anyway, as I mentioned earlier. And it's been running around a week with no trouble. It's dead easy these when they got down the hole and you can't quite get your rack wrench on them. Socket's deep socket, so it wherever that's gone. Where's that gone? I had it a second ago. Well, you spend more time looking for tools. Oh, there. Under the rag. There you go. Apparently, handily, the wheel nut torque is the same, so old school one and got a ratchet. Lost track now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it done. Hopefully it ain't droning like hell now, so quick test drive and see. hopefully this is it sorted. Pump the brakes, make sure they're still how they should be. Yeah, so I drove it down to the MOT. It was really badly drone in. There was no knocking from suspension route, so couldn't notice a ball joint, but there you go. That's quiet now. Considering before now it'd be like wah. You'd have noticed that. Right. There we go. I'll call that a success. For a while, for the first time for a while, I've got the right fit wheel bearing first time. Normally you hear the droning coming through the car. It's like the Volvo I bought. Came with 2 new rear bearings with a bit of bearing noise, and I thought obviously it's a rear bearing. Fitted them both, still exactly the same noise, so I'm suspecting it's either front left or it's tyres, because it doesn't change when you put weight on it. Normally you put a weight on the side, you can hit drone harder or release and it goes quieter. It doesn't do that. It does need new tyres anyway, so that'll cure it. So thanks for watching. This is the last one of this video. Last one of this series. And on to the next one, which if you watch the previous video, I bought an iconic car. And needs a bit of work. But then again, it wouldn't be mechanic garage if it was perfectly alright, would it? Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'll catch you later. Cheers.